We are going to discuss Lyceum International School Past Paper, second semester examination, July 2020, grade 6. Let's see first question. Part 1. What it says 64 you have to multiply by 1000. So if you multiply by 1000, so there are three zeros. What will happen once you multiply 64 then three zeros addition? So that means how much? 64,000. Question number 1. Question number 2, how you do 1900 it become 190. So 1900 become 190. How? One zero cut it off. Once you cut it off one zero from 1900, you will get 19. So since that, in order to cut one zero means you have to divide by one zero. So that means 10. From 10, you have to divide 1900, then you will get 190. Question number 3, Roman number 3. 0.72, you have to multiply by 10. So, if you multiply with 10, what will happen? Decimal point move to right side, one decimal place. So, it was here, now it has moved here. So, answer is what? 7 point. Question number 4. 138.05. Division 100. How you do this question? You write 138.05 over 100. So two zeros down. So if you have two zeros down, what will happen? Decimal point move back to left hand side. It's going this way. So answer is going to be what? 1.3805. That's the answer. If it is division, decimal goes backwards. If it is multiplication, here we discuss decimal goes front. Division back, multiplication front. Remember. Question number 5, how you do? 0 minus 2. From 0, if you subtract minus 2, answer is going to be what? Minus 2. Question number 7, minus 3 into plus 2. If you multiply by numbers, negative into positive, it is negative. Same sign multiplication positive, different sign multiplication negative. So minus 3 and 2 is here different, two different sign. Minus 3 times 2, which is minus 6. Question number 8. It has given 8 minus 2.002. So let's see how we do this type of question. So basically you have to write up and down. So I will write 8. 3 zeros after decimal point. Why? You have to subtract 3 decimal number. Since that whole number, I will write with 3 zeros. So then you can subtract 10 minus 2 is how much? 8. So it's going to be here 9. 9 minus 0 is 9. It's here also 9. 9 minus 0 is 9. Decimal point as it is. It's not 8. It's going to be 7. From 7, if you subtract 2, it is going to be how much? It's going to be, so that's the answer, 5.998. Question number 8. Once you multiply 0.452 into 1, answer is 0.452. That's the answer. Question number 1 done. Moving on, Question number 2. So this is a decimal, multiplication, subtraction, addition. So pretty much multiplication, division, and decimals. It's covered in question number 1. We fully complete it. Let's move on to question number 2. That is conversion. So here 6 centimeters. They are asking in millimeters. You have to remember centimeter and millimeter combination. So which is 1 centimeter is how many millimeters? 10 millimeters. So 6 centimeter is how many millimeters? 60 millimeters. 60 millimeters. Question number 2. 1200 meters we have to convert to kilometers. What you have to do is you have to divide by 1000. So meters convert to kilometers. You divide by 1000. So decimal point coming into here. So which is 1.2 kilometers. Meters, kilometers, right? 1 kilometer is how much? 1000 meters. 1000 meters. That is how. Question number 3. Write as decimal. So if you have a 10 means 0.7. If you have 10 means 0.7. 3 over 50 you can write out of 100. So up and down multiply by 2, which is here 6. Here is how much? 100. So answer is what? 2 zeros down. So answer is what? 0.06. That's the answer. That's the answer. Question number 4. A good question. It's asking, state the value of digit which is underlined. So you can see here it is underlined 1. So after whole number, first decimal place, they have underlined. So which is what here? 1 over 10. Which is 1 over 10. Right? Or you can write 0.1. Okay. State the value. Question number 2, here 27, underline 2, which is 10 times here, right? 10 times. So there are 10 times, which is 20, right? That is 20. Question number 5, write the next two numbers in the sequence. First, you have to understand in this sequence what has happened. What has happened. So 8 become 11, 11 become 15, 15 become 20. So what I will do is I will first write here to here how much it's increase. So 8 become 11, 3 addition. 11 become 15, it's 4 addition. 15 become 20, it's 5 addition. So you can see now pattern, it's 3, 4, 5, then next it should be what? 6. So 20 and 6, 26. Then again here 7 addition, which is 30. That's the way. That's the way. Question number 1 to 5 we have done. Question number 1 to 5. Question number 6. Fill in the box to complete the question. So this is 293. So it is 90 is here. 3 is here. So which is 200 missing. Here you write 200. So 293. You can see 200s, then 90 and 3. Question number 7. I use number cards. Make the largest possible 4-digit number. So you have to get the largest possible number. So out of all largest number, first you have to write. He said. Then what is the next? 7. What is next? 5. What is next? 3. From large to small, if you write numbers, that is the way you write largest number. Now it's opposite. Make the smallest possible 4-digit number. So how you do? You write a small number to be. First number is what? Here, 3. What is next? 5. What is next? 7. What is next? 8. Right? Then you have to subtract 8753 and 3578. 13 minus 8 is 5. Here is 4. 14 minus 7 is 7. Right? Here is 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. Here 8 minus 3 is 5. So once you subtract, you will get the answer 5175. 5175. Right? 5175. That is question number 7. Moving on. Moving on. Question number 8. In the following calculation, the same number is missing from all 3 boxes. Find the missing number. A good question again. So it's a same number you are right. So what you can do is, by looking at, if you don't understand, just start with 1. Hmm? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, you can write. So 1 times obviously it won't come because 1 times 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. It's not. So you try with 2. 2, 2, 4. 4 minus 2. No, it's not going to work. So you try with 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 3 is 9. No, it's not going to work. So just try with 4 then. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 minus 4 is 12. That's the way. Question number 9. Bodmas question. Here, Bodmas question. Right? How you do? hmm, You have to use correct thing from here. It's a addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. What is out of here you are going to apply. Right? So 7 times 4, you know, it's a 28. In order to get 25, so what you have to do? 28 minus 3, right? 28 minus 3. Question number 10. The number 43.6 can be written as. So you have to see how it has been done. So here 43.6, it's right. 4 is 40. 3 is here. So decimal point 6 is 6 out of 6. 6 out of 10. That is how you write 43.6. So by using that, you have to get the answer. Write the decimal number for 200, here 30, here 5. So once you get it here, 235, right? This part is what? Decimal point. So which is 0, because 9 over 0, 9 over 100 is 0.09. So that is what, right? That is what, 235 here. Good question. Moving on. Question number 11. I am an odd number and a prime number. I am also a factor of 14. What number am I? What number am I? So it says I am an odd number as well as prime number. And also factor 14. So first of all, what you do, you will write all factors of 14. What are the factors? 14 can be divisible by 1, a 2 without remainder, then again 7, then again 14. So those are factors of 14. It's going to be a odd number as well as prime number. So here odd numbers you have 1 and 7, but it says prime number as well. So 7 is a prime number. So answer is what? 7. That's it. That's the way. Question number 12. A field has 2 to the power 8 roses. Half of them are red. How many roses are red? A field has 2 to the power 8 roses. Half of them are red. So 2 to the power 8 means 2 times here 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 to the power 8. Then half of them means divide by 2. Once you divide this and this, what is the answer? You will get it 2 to the power 7. How you get 2 to the power 7? If you can't remember, you can go like 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 60. 16 times 2 is 32. 32 times 2 is 64. 64 times 2 is how much? 120. So that's the answer. Question number 13. You have to use what they have given here and so look at 23 multiplied by 57. It's given 1311. What you have to do is you have to use here this calculation in order to answer it. So look at first one. 23 in between here decimal point come. 57 in between decimal point come. So that means here one decimal point, here one decimal point. So altogether two decimal points. So answer also you have to come back and keep the decimal point. So 13.11. 13.1. Question number 2, right? Question number 2, look at here 0.23 into 5.7. So answer 1311. Here two decimal points. Here one decimal point. So altogether three decimal points. Right? So answer you have to come back and keep three decimal point. So answer is what? 1.311. That's the answer. Question number 3. So you have to find this. Here it's a multiplication, right? It's a multiplication. So here 357 this one. So here two decimal places are here, right? Here two decimal places. So if you look at this side also two decimal places is. So here two decimal places already here also there, right? So that means this number as it is, it's come because why? Once you multiply this and this, you will get this. Here already two decimal place given. So this side also you have to have two decimal places. So that is already there. So you no need to write any decimal point here. So which is 23. If not otherwise, you can multiply both sides by 100. Let's say. Look at here 57 come. Here 1311 come. Right? 1311 come. So that means no changes as it is 20. Okay. Question number 4. Look at this here. 3 decimal points. Here 4 decimal points. 3 decimal points here. Here 4 decimal points. So once you compare here to here, right? Decimal point has increased. So that means this answer also here what you get, it should have a decimal point, right? So answer it's going to be 5.7 because it's a one decimal point you have to write. A good question again. Huh? It's a good question, right? So let's move on. Question number 14. So it says arrange in order, start with smallest. So smallest number is always first whole number small. So here 3 decimal place 3. So here also 3 you put 0. So first number is here 0.213. Second one it's going to be what? 1.310. Third one it's going to be 1.31. Fourth one going to be 2.132. That's a way. So you put 0, then it's all going to be 3 decimal places. Then it's easy for you to think, right? So that's a big to small, right? Start with the small to big. Question number 15. 0.8 divided by 2. So you can write like this and do question. So how can you do? Here up and down you can divide by 2 times 1 here. Here 2 times 0. So answer is what? A 0. Question number 2. It's a minus 20 divided by 5. So here 5 times 1. Here 5 times 4. So answer is what? Minus 4. Answer is what? Minus 4. Question number 16. Find x given, give the reasons. So how you do this? This is a triangle. Angle in a triangle, angles add up in a triangle equal to 180. So you can write what? 89 plus 60 plus x equal to 180. So you can add these two numbers, which is 89 and 60. Once you add it, 9. Here 8 plus 6 is how much? 14. 149 plus x equal 180. So you can get the answer x equal 180. You can subtract how much? 149. So here 10 minus 9 is 1. Here 7. 7 minus 4 is 3. So answer is what? 31. Answer is what? 31. That is question number 60. Right? So you can write reason if you want. Angle in a triangle. Always better you write reason when it comes to geometry questions. Question number 17. Find the volume of a cuboid measuring 6 centimeter by 5 centimeter by 4 centimeter. So in a cuboid, right, if you get a cuboid, so it's a length into breadth into height, you have to get the answer. So here length 6, breadth 5, and here 4 is given. So how can you get the answer? You have to multiply by each 3. So 6 times 5 times 4. 120 cm to the power. So that's the answer. 6 times 5 times 4. That's it. Question number 18. ABCD is a parallelogram. Name a pair of sides that is parallel. So in a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. This and this parallel. So that is what CD and AB parallel. Then again, these two parallel, right? Which is AC and what? AC and BD, right? That's what. Question number 2. Color two angles that are equal. So how to get two angles that are equal? Parallelogram, opposite sides are. So here A, right, and T equal. If not, you can color this and this as well. This and this. Opposite side, no. This opposite sides. So we have completed part 1 here. So in our classes also we do papers, right? So if you want to do more papers, right? Uh, you can join to our classes. We do all school past papers, including foreign past papers as well. Let's discuss part two with another video. Thank you very much.